Hello, my amazing people. I greet you according to your time. If it is your first time and you like what we are doing here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. It's very, very important because it will enable you to know when we upload a new video. Here we react to all forms of videos, we educate, we inform the members of the public about what is happening. And to you, YouTube, I appreciate you for creating this wonderful platform that we are using to disseminate information. At the same time, I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote violence, we do not promote hate speech, we do not promote misleading information. Rather, we are here to educate, inform the members of the public, and also to remind you too that a call for self-determination is never a call for war. Every country in the world have this.
He said about Nnamdi Kanu, he said that even though Nnamdi Kanu did something good, bad for me, even though the way he ended up, building the IPOP, I would not wish him to be in DSS dungeon because it's a very notorious area that he deserves to be out to take care of his family. Now, irrespective of how we have problems with our brothers, irrespective of how we hate Mazi Simon Ekpa, irrespective of how we think that we are okay. In fact, many of those guys that always come out to say about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer there. None of them is speaking again. Everybody have either find their way to Nigeria, and other people have find their way to other things. Other people now, they just lost attention. All they are looking is just, just faults. Now, I want to be honest with you. There's no way we can do things that there will not be a slight fault on us. That's why we need to seek advice from the external. That's why you see even the Western world, even how the economy have been built, even how their country have built on corruption, they still have external people that they seek advice from. They still have independent advisors. They still have review, and they still have survey. This is something they do in order to help the country grow. So you can't say that I knows it all, then I don't need your advice. No, even the mad people, you need them advice. We need to encourage. That's why I say people, when people stop asking questions, then there is a problem in that society. That's why you go to university. That's why you go to school. If you go to university, they ask you to write assignment. In that assignment, they ask you to question, even already research article or disease or case already one they find, they ask you to question it so that they can see maybe through your question they may find something that may spark another thing to upgrade such a thing. So now, if you build a structure, it needs to be questioned. Many of us are curiosity. Many of us are curious people. We can't just join things. You need to convince us. I don't know about you. Even though if you have a child, your child can ask you, Daddy, what do you mean? I want to know about this. So they need for you to convince them. So that convince is something that win your child to trust you or not to trust you. But when you don't convince that child, there's a problem there. And transparency is something that leads a nation. You can't be leading organization like, mostly like people like Igbos, mostly where you find Igbos. Igbos are really curious people. Igbos are people that always say, tell me, I want to know. When you tell them, they look at it, they say, okay, because Igbos, they always want to use their brain. When you don't tell them, then you are creating, different kinds of rumors. Now, when the problem of IPOP and the Biafran government is, which is the strongest problem, is going on, I was shouting, I made an effort to call Chike Dozie because I was in a program that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had last before he went to Kenya. Or even if it was in Kenya, I was there, and Biafran government in Eza was there. I saw what he spoke. I'm not lying. You guys know I come out, even if you guys talk anything you talk, no, because I hold this thing. This is something that I want today to go for generation, because how Yakubu Gowon came out and said that he instigated the war against Biafran that killed about 6 million, including pregnant women, and sent children, about almost 4 million children, to Pashoka. And people are clapping. Nobody's just holding that man accountable. That man is supposed to be in jail for a long time. But let's hold each other accountable on this world today. I was in a program before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu got captured, and Simon Ekpa was there. That video I played it one time. When the thing keep going on, I played it. Some of you don't know, I used to come out in Radio Biafra those days when you have Uche to speak. I speak mainly on strategy, how we can do things. I don't speak like you have to do other things. But today, I want to be sincere with everybody, irrespective of which group you stand for. Do you stand for IPOP? Do you stand for Biafran government in exile? What is the end goals? That's what you ask yourself. The end goal is towards achieve Biafran state. Now, there's nothing wrong for you to agitate for a state in respect of how we say. If Nigerian government force you guys to carry arms, then you guys have to do that. Because you can't always watch yourself getting killed. When you continue to kill people, then there will be a way. When you continue to kill people, there will be a way those people will resist you. When you continue to show people that you know it all, one day they will rise up against you. And Igbo adage says, one day, then what the child will take is saying. That's a very good word. And many of us may not value that word, but that's the reality of life. Nigeria, you see, this is just a spark of things that Nigeria have pushed themselves into. Nigeria have been used to destroy Igbo things. They used when during the Biafran War, none of them faced the Biafran War. Biafran War was fought in Igbo land. When you go to Igbo market, they are bombing Igbo market, they are bombing Oncha market, they are bombing everywhere that Igbos are making food. There was threat going on in Lagos. There was threat going on in Kanu, in Meduguri. All the northern they were enjoying. They feel that nothing is going on, nothing is happening. But just a slight poverty that is catching them, everybody's crying. Could you imagine if these people have been Igbo, that people, all governors came, they destroyed their thing, they destroyed their goods, no problem. How would they feel? So now, does it mean that some of our people went to Christmas before they come back, show, let's destroy a lot of their things? The one they destroy in Kano, people that buy beer parlor destroy in Kano. The one they destroy in Mbano, Zome, Olo, they went and destroyed Igbo people thing. These people have every cause to start out to protest, but they say, no, we have done it before, we are still going to do it, we will survive. Now I tell you something. With just one person, everybody staying on his own, they can't win this war. After the war, there's a thing that goes, yeah, but we will use this word. You know, today we don't use those words today. In Australia, there's a word they say, I got your back. It's similar thing that you know what Australia say, I got your back. You know, many people who live in Australia, they don't understand that word, I got your back, how it came to be. The word I got your back in Australia means, you know, most of the people that came here are convicts. So when they came here, they have to dominate. They have to take charge of Aboriginals. Well, I don't want to go into this history. But in order to conquer that, they have to have each other's back. That's what they say, I got your back. And I got your back means in the war. I remember when you look at the slave trade in America, before they start getting their independence, they have a song. The song, similar song, I got your back. They understand the power of unity, the power of having your back. If you don't have someone back, then that person can easily be defeated. Because you only look forward. It's hard for you to turn. When you turn this way, you have lost guard this way. So you need somebody to help you to look that back. But when it comes that somebody that needed to got your back is not getting your back, then there's a problem there. So today, that's the problem we want to speak. Whatever there may be the problem that stops you, let me make sure that I keep time. Okay. Whatever problem that have been stopping you to think that Biafran government in exile is your enemy, to think that when you are fighting him, you are fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. Definitely, you are not fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. If you are from the Biafran government in exile, thinking that when you are fighting IPOP, you are fighting for Biafra. No, you are not doing that. The only thing we are asking here is to call out our brothers who have selfish interests. For Biafran government in exile and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, both of them are one. I want to assure you today again, Biafran government in exile and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, both of them are one. Irrespective of how you see it, irrespective of how you think about it, they are one. They are going on one agenda. And that agenda is to liberate Biafra. Biafran government in exile told you that Nnamdi Kanu is his master. Before you guys start bombarding him, ask him not to use that name again. These two men shouldn't be doing this, but they did it because of the interest they have for me and you. Now, I want to, consider Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu himself, he has every opportunity to be king in his hometown. He has every opportunity after university. He can go to his hometown and be king. Now that his father is gone, he will be a king fully. Or he can reside in UK and work in private sector and make his money. But he said, no, because of my people, I'm coming out to fight for them, to make sure that I liberate them. So today, we are paying him back wrongly. I find when SH0CK, the former lawyer, was doing things, I call out, I say, this man, what you are doing is totally wrong. You are not helping the Biafran people. What you are doing, you are fighting against Nnamdi Kanu. And behold, that is the same thing. Today, is it longer than no? I told you guys before what is going on. Biafran government in exile say that I'm not going to call up the sit at home because only because of the sit at home, they always recognize Nnamdi Kanu. I had one-on-one conversation with Biafran government in exile. I asked him, are you doing this for good or you're doing it for a selfish interest? I know no Obi. I don't know why I didn't save that video. He told my brother, I have every opportunity to do other works. I got elected as a council. I can actually work there. I got paid money. Then that little they pay me, I can also vet for myself and be okay. I did not come to this struggle because I'm hungry. No. I did not come to this struggle because I want to create a content. No. I came because I want my people to be liberated. But the way our people are seeing the Biafran government in exile makes me to strike and ask, what are the motives? Now, I'm telling you this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be highly pleased for Biafran government in exile. One is somebody who has the opportunity. See the video, the picture I posted. Somebody who have it laid up. Somebody who knows somebody who is in authority. Now, it's different from me because I don't know Obi Kubana directly. It's different for me to go and talk to Obi Kubana than when chief priests go and talk to Obi Kubana. There's a difference between me. I don't know Obi Kubana. I don't know E-Money. It's different from me to go and talk to E-Money than Obi Kubana to go and talk to E-Money. I may be at the gates, knock, he ask me, welcome, come and sit down. But E-Money may go say, how, brother, I come there, just, you don't need to be asked. He went and sit down. This is the difference we need to understand. It's different from how Mazi Simon Ekpa will approach the Western world than how others, Chikedozie and others, will approach the Western world. Because if you're not in the system, you will never know about the system. I see some people today, they will be in Nigeria telling you how Western world operates. They'll be telling you, I know, people tell me I watch TV. No, you can never assume. If you have not been there, you have not been there. You can't talk about that. If you come in, it's a different ball game entirely. Before I come out from the Western world, before I come out, I have this view that Western world works this way. Actually, one of the views put me in trouble because I trusted. I say when you come to maybe a place like Australia, everybody is so innocent. I trusted. I say Nigeria is where you don't need to trust. You can trust some people, but these people you don't trust. When I come, somebody hit my car. And in front of the person, was denying it. And it's an old man. I look at her, I cry. I know that older person lying this way is so hard. And not one, not two, I saw similar different things. Somebody told me, hey, you don't need to trust people. You have to give people what they call benefit of doubt. So you probably be there. I got a friend of mine that came, was it last 2 months? He came, we were walking one day. He told me, oh my God, before, I always think that maybe, these people, it's hard for them to live. They will just leave money for you. No, we want to buy something who is around one, I think it's $2.40. So the person tell me, I say, oh, I got $2. I say, no, I have to pay. I say, okay, I have to use my card. He say, wow, even 40 cents, this person can't leave it for you. I say, no, because that 40 cents may be his gain. They can't. You say, wow. Now, if you are in Africa, then you say, oh, you don't care about 40 cents. Hey, you care about 40 cents, because when you take out 40 cents from 1 million, it's no longer 1 million. If you write it 1 million, you fail. They actually take care of that. They go into detail. So if you have not been in a system, you cannot learn how it works. Yes, you can see it in TV. You can see people talk about it. You don't know how it works. That's what happened here. If you write your petition, you go and give them in the door there. You don't know how they treat it. You don't know how they manage it. There's somebody who worked on that seat before, or somebody who have friends who work on that seat that can always remind him, man, favor me. Or always remind him, maybe when you think, you remember that you know this guy, no matter how hard you are, you find a way of empathy to treat that person. So that is what we have at hand. And our brothers, many of our brothers continue to call out, continue to try every possible means to break their own. Could you imagine what is going on with Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Do you know that some strong Yorubas are still behind him? Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not win the election, but it's a strong Yoruba. Even Bode George, let her go back to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If it are people, they would keep telling you that it's corrupt, it's corrupt, it's corrupt, it doesn't deserve to be here. Now, don't get me wrong, there's no way I will support you to condone a corrupt leadership. No, when something is corrupt like Igbo, any other Igbo, I personally call it out. And it's not good, because I know corruption, either it affects you today or tomorrow. Some of those leaders, they don't know, they are thinking. You see, Hope Uzodinma do come to, what they call it, Rochas do come to Imo. He just come every time. He comes to his hometown. He's forgotten that he may be in his hometown. I don't pray of that. And one day he fell sick. Sometimes a helicopter will not find a place to land in his hometown to take him to another hospital. Then maybe before they fly him there, he's gone. But if I thought that he built a good hospital in his hometown, they don't need a helicopter. It takes them a couple of minutes to rush him down to that hospital. So some of them, when things we do, we don't know, you come to affect us later. When you are today calling that Biafran government is either this or that, forgotten that Nnamdi Kanu need every support of you in order to be rescued. See, Nnamdi Kanu, what have Nnamdi Kanu said that you have not had these few days? In fact, Imam was saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be killed. Wife will be killed. They should stone the Bola Ahmed Tinubu wife. This is what Imam was saying. In fact, people are calling that police should go and arrest. Police turn deaf ear. People say, some clips say that Bola Ahmed Tinubu need to die. They're actually praying there. And they keep blind eye. But our brother Nnamdi Kanu for saying that I want BIAFRA. I want my people to believe that. I want you guys to put vote. He said, I don't even want to drag it. I say you guys should put vote. If you win, you take it. If you win, I hands up. This is something today that put him in jail. And some of our brothers supported that kind of attitude. Some of our brothers say, yes, it's okay because of our selfish interest. Do you know, some of them support, maybe today they don't have their shop again in Lagos. Maybe today they are also facing the same hardship. Because our brothers say, no, let's make enemies. Let's change. We need to stand on our own. That Igbos have given so much to Nigeria. That even after the war that we have given so much, that we need to stand up. Now, when they hold our brother, who will speak for us? Who else will speak for us? Can we guys speak? Nobody will speak for us. So those are brothers that came out. Brothers say, okay, I'm going to stand up and take the place. And we know the truth, because immediately they arrest Nnamdi Kanu. What happened? They went and start to attack Simon Ekpa. Immediately they know that we still have a strong man there. Why can't we utilize that guy? Why are we fighting him? Why are we fighting him? I know me and you today can agree that those that are fighting Simon Ekpa today, they have 4 things in common. By the way, guys, if you are coming around, you can follow me. You can, share this thing. It will be good for you to follow and share this page for me. So, guys, listen. Those that be attacking Simon, but they have this agenda, either envy, either jealousy, or maybe for selfish interest. IPOP is not a community affair. That's why I say Igbos and other Biafras. I know why I use that word. IPOP is not a community affair. It's a nation affair that comprises a lot of people, Ijo, Calabar, Urubu, Igbo, and other things. And one good thing, both Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sound the same way. They say that it is a country that everyone will control their mineral resources. It's also a country that gives everybody to say. If you refuse, maybe come out tomorrow and say, I want to have Niger Delta alone. It's okay, we'll put it on votes. The same way, we'll put it on referendum. Niger Delta, votes. Where do you want to stay? If Asaba want to belong to Igbo, then others can go, Ijo can go. If River State side wants to belong to Igbo, they take the Igbo side, other side can go where they belong. They can, even though it's 3 states, they can't have it on their own. It's a state that people will be allowed to do their things, not a state that you generate your thing, you carry it all the way to North, not to use it to sponsor jihad. It shouldn't be that. So, guys, today I am begging people, I'm begging our people, let every cause, let every whatever goes aside. Let's unite Biafran government in exile, the only one that is speaking for Biafrans now. Let's unite and work towards release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see what is going on. They're using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to toss law. Today they win, tomorrow they bring it back and say you should start afresh again. I have not seen before. Tomorrow they bring it back again. Why can't they bring Tinubu case back and say start afresh again? And that person should be acting as acting president. Nobody do that. But the Igbo, because Igbos, instead of us to unite, now we are fighting Simon Ekpa. Hey, Simon Ekpa is not it's against, it's Tinubu agent. Simon Ekpa is Nigerian agent. Someone will say you are Nigeria. How can you be agent and Nigeria is fighting against you? The chief security officer is fighting against you. I have never seen that before. During the election, now Simon Ekpa is being paid. So you see, this is the problem we have. If we keep doing what we are doing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case will continue to be tossing. People say in unity we stand strong, in division we are conquered. This is why that every Biafran needs to be concerned. When somebody told you today that I hate Simon Ekpa or I'm not supporting Biafran government, ask him why. He will tell you, the way he's doing is not. He say, have you stand up? Say all this why? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been there for almost 2 to 3 years. How many of you stand up? How many times have you seen them twisted about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, when you go to Radio Biafra these days, you don't even have people. Nobody listening. Nobody knows what is going on. Only Biafran government is it. I will be people were asking Lord Obi, what is going on? Tell us what is going on with Biafran government exile. You can't find those things that place again. That's why I'm asking our people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case is coming on 24th, on 26th, which is tomorrow. It is time that we join hands together. Stop this fight. Because the fighting does not help. You that are fighting, you are enemy of Biafra. Because if you're fighting now, you are fighting for your selfish interests. Tell me what Biafra government is not doing well. What are you doing? If you are right, what are you doing? The Chike dossier, we're fighting with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family. Now, what if I have actually run away from the case? Nobody knows what he's saying. So we have to wake up and begin to challenge ourselves. We should stop fighting each other. We should make sure that our heads are united. If we continue to fight each other, this case will continue to be tossed because nobody will speak. If you fight Hopus, then my Hopus are fight the members. And we are giving away. Listen, they say they have Biafra Liberation Army. They have how many times Omoteke you find other people giving, even Omoteke is in their area, a lot of things are happening. But this little Biafran government in exile have the Liberation Army and the Resistance Army. Your community have never been run out. And you are today going to give up and say, hey, these people are the Biafran government in exile. You see, any Igbos betraying their own people is a traitor. I don't care. You must stand for your people. Biafran government, as I told you guys, my stand is for Biafran people. I'm going to make sure that we release Nnamdi Kanu. All I need is your support. In some of our people, I've been praying that say that our brother got problem. This is something you will never wish to your people. Even Gumi, when he was doing all his thing in North, none of the Northerns are praying that he will be caught. These people, that is what we are praying against our own brother. Our heart is full of envy. Our heart is full of selfish interest. We never cooperatively think of what that will benefit everybody. You are thinking of what will benefit you now. You are thinking of how we may. Why don't you enjoy the self-enabling environment we have in a Western world that allow people that can think, people that are talented, people that are industrious to flourish on legal? You pay your tax, you flourish, you employ workers. If you say you want to, what have you done all this while? That is what I'm asking. So we continue to have this selfish interest among us. We need to stop. We need to stop and begin to think. That's what we have to do. Yes, Biafran things, it's not an individual thing. It's something that we need collective. If we sit down and work together and see that our brother have the mind to carry on, if I told that we give Simon Ekpa the total support I've given to Nnamdi Kanu, maybe by now Nnamdi Kanu could have been out. Maybe by now the governors will have been tempted to go to Abuja, to go to wherever they put Nnamdi Kanu to go and bring it. You remember when we have those big support for Simon, when everybody was so supportive, every governor come to tell me, oh, Nnamdi Kanu tell me this, Nnamdi Kanu tell me that, Nnamdi Kanu tell me. You see, because somebody is putting pressure on them. Since you guys are putting pressure on Simon Ekpa, then he withdraw from that area. You see, Nnamdi Kanu, everybody even knows. Somebody was asking last time, oh, is it on 26? I say yes. So Nnamdi Kanu will sit there and be shedding tears on the way many of you guys desert him. The way many of you guys neglected him. He'll be shedding tears. He'll be saying that I don't know. People are fighting for. They don't care about me. What we care is what we can get, what position we can get. We don't want to unite and make sure we unite so that a lot of our brothers have lost their life because of this. And because we are dysfunctional. Either IPOP review where they hide out, Nigerian government will go and kill our brothers. On the other side. In the name of jealousy, in the name of selfish interest. It's not in the name of Biafrans. In the name of selfish interest, we are doing all this. It's time you lay low, you lay your arm out. Yes, you know, somebody told me that that black man always have like millions of answers, but he can never put one. Somebody know, the computer was brought out by black man. When you listen, they know you go and put it out. A lot of our ideas that goes out there, we never stand strong and put it out. That's what is happening in Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu have been there for almost 3 months, almost 3 years. We are here fighting each other. When our brother said we go and attack our brother, we're actually attacking our brother more than the Nigerian government himself. If our brother can, instead of us to give him all the support, when he goes there, he set up a panel where we talk together and say, brother, this one, let's try this one. Or how do you think about it? He said, no, this is how these people work. I have been in the parliament with them. I am a parliamentarian once with them. And the current leader, president of a country, knows me. Come on, guys. Why can't we? Tell me how many of us that are going to this struggle that live in a foreign country that have been in such a position before. They will go one. And one will God come from the country that knows what it is to oppress people. Country that knows what it is to fight liberty, to fight for liberation. Country that knows how people feel for being marginalized. We could have utilized him. We continue to pump out rubbish. That's my appeal today for you. When listen to my word or you share letter on any time, ask yourself, why am I fighting my brother? Why am I fighting this? Is it for my own interest or for the new generation, unborn generation? Look at what they left you today. The mess they left you in Nigeria today is the mess our grandfathers, our fathers left for us. I'm not there when they fight the Biafran war. But today, the Biafran war, I'm experiencing it because they didn't fix their mess. It is something you want to leave for your children. A lot of things that happened when I was not born. Today, I'm just seeing as if it's happening fresh in my eyes. There's no avenue to exploit, avenue to progress, avenue to enjoy. We are just in trouble. Imagine Nnamdi Kanu case tomorrow. Our eyes should be open to watch what is going on. We should have a stand together. We should join BIAFRA government in exile. We should ask him to take full charge and mandate him to make sure Nnamdi Kanu is out. We should all support him. As BIAFRA referendum is coming up and people are voting for it, we should all stand out. Guys, listen, sometimes people doesn't know all things. We are human. That's why we need to set up parliament. When you set up parliament, the parliament come with ideas, they reason it together. The parliament come with ideas, they reason it together. That's what parliamentarians are. We work together. So today, if you are still sitting on the fence thinking, oh, which one did I support? Biafran government in exile or IPOP? No, Biafran government in exile and Nnamdi Kanu are one. It's just you that are not one. Nnamdi Kanu said that this man is bringing this case to new dimension. He said it. That I don't know what to say again, that Simon Ekpa have said it all. That is bringing this thing to new dimension. And that new dimension is what we are seeing today. Guys, if you think that I'm IPOP and I'm fighting Biafran government, you are actually fighting against the Biafran people. You are just being too selfish. You are just parading your heaviness. And that should stop. If you guys, they say that together we are strong. Together we made perfect. Together we can conquer. But in division, we are definitely being conquered. We are definitely being disarranged or disarrayed. If you cannot stand together among yourself in situations like this, then there is a problem. Even though you are the most experienced one, but you see your brother is already up there, let's support him at the moment. Give him those moral support so that they achieve the whole thing they want to achieve. Don't be an obstacle. Many of us create, all we want to see is to see a point to attack our brother, rather than to see a point to strengthen him, a point to make him to feel and understand he's the greatest leader, a point to make him to know that what he's fighting is highly appreciated. As if sometimes we are not gracious people. As if sometimes we feel like we are joyful when our brothers got killed. Nobody deserves to get killed because they don't want to stay in a particular zone or particular area. That's why we have freedom of movement and freedom of choice. Nigeria is not a functioning country. Everywhere in Nigeria is sinking. From the government to the least farmers, they are sinking. You, the Igbos, have the power. Igbos are highly blessed people. In fact, if you are Igbos, what is going on now, you would say, oh my God. If Igbos, because Igbos supposed to feel it more than any people, because of what they have passed through, because of how their goods are getting destroyed, because of how other people have the monopoly to borrow money, but Igbos cannot do that. But no, because they are special people before God, they feel so hard. I want to encourage you today. Tomorrow, I'll be out. I will be talking about Nnamdi Kanu. But before then, you laid your down tonight. Tonight, yeah? Pray to God to protect Martin Nnamdi Kanu and give his lawyers wisdom. Let it not be their words alone, but let it be the spoken word of above. Divinity. Let's celebrate it that our own is out. You know, this thing they have been doing to us, one day, monkey will go market, come back. That's my own view. But one thing we know that we are going to conquer. No matter what happens, Igbos will conquer. Martin Nnamdi Kanu case, all Igbos are there. Since they hold Martin Nnamdi Kanu case, they are holding all Igbos. Because this guy have literally sacrificed himself, sacrificed staying with his family, sacrificed eating, living life in London. He came because of we, in order to send us freedom. As I'm asking our brothers, it's no longer time for you to begin to fight. It's no longer time, even BIAFRA government leaders say you must sit at home. No, if you say you must sit at home, say sit at home later. We'll discuss about it. Let's follow this brother. I wonder if you will listen to my voice, please, what you will do is to say, I am for BIAFRA government in exile. When Martin Nnamdi Kanu come out, they will still celebrate it. They will still be happy for what he's doing so far. I want all of us to cheer. Instead of you being a saboteur and enemy, please be a product of blessing to those people. Because if you call those people out today, tomorrow Fulani herdsmen will come into your house and buy. You have yourself to blame. So thank you guys. If you're watching this around the world, I just want to say you enjoy it. It's one of my greatest programs. It's a program that I'm doing today in order to show you that our Igbos, we need to work as one in order to achieve great things. If we can't work as one, it will be hard to achieve great things. Let's work. Martin Nnamdi Kanu case tomorrow, we believe it will create opportunity. It will be a first time to Aloy Jumako and Mandela representing Nnamdi Kanu full. Let's see the other dimension to the case and see what's happening. But before I close, I will pray, because I have 1 minute actually. I will pray that Martin Nnamdi Kanu will have a successful case. No matter what the enemy wants, he will succeed. And I know you too, you are praying something. I thank you and see you tomorrow when I come out about the case again and give my analysis. Hopefully we can all understand that this case is just Nigerian government tossing Martin Nnamdi Kanu. And that is what is going on. They are playing out successfully, forgetting that power can change hand at any time. And when power changes hand at any time, so stay safe. Thank you for those that join me, and thank you for those that committed. Stay safe and have a wonderful weekend. From my own side, it's 11:20. All the best and thanks. Bye.
Thank you so much for sticking to this video to the end. Like I said before, now it's time for us to go to the comment section to air our mind and our opinion. Say what you think about this video and this platform. Do it constructively. Share this video, like, subscribe, and also continue to watch Linda's TV show, because this is the home of news. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed. For now, I would say bye-bye.